Welcome back to Speargrass Forge. If you're new here, thanks for coming, and if you're coming back, thanks for returning. Today, I'm going to be attempting to make the key for my Screwkey Shackle Padlock. Stick around.
Singing true rely, you rely at it. Singing true rely, you rely at it. Singing true rely, you rely at it. For we're bound for Botany Bay.
Now, one of the things I love about blacksmithing is the ability to recycle. Now, you may recognise this piece from a couple of weeks ago where I made a mistake in forging my wolf jaw tongs. Now, I cut off this piece because I'd set down on the same side. But now, this gives me the perfect opportunity to turn it into the head for my key. So, I'm just forging it down a bit, rounding it out. And then I'm going to work on this larger bit will actually be the flat bit of the key. So, just forging this down a bit, and then I'll cut this off and we'll get to work on that. Alrighty, I just need to heat up towards this, towards what would have been the boss a little bit more, and hammer that into round. Might have to drop off the other side just a little bit. Let's see how that goes. There we go. I don't know what this. It's a bit thin. Yeah. We'll have to change to another pair of tongs to do that. Okay. I was only saying today, you don't drop something, you really forging. Alrighty, so we've got that forged down into a shaft. So now I'll take this head bit, turn around, take this head bit and try and flatten that out a bit into a round-ish shape for the head of the key. So we'll do that now, and we'll see how that goes. Looks a bit ugly at the moment, we can fix it up shortly. Alrighty, so put this down, just a little bit more square. Whoop. Right. Probably heat it back up and nip that end off, and then we'll just work on flattening this out, rounding it out, making it a little bit more pretty, because at the moment it's pretty ugly. Yeah. All right. Alrighty. So that's off now. That key head looks very ugly at the moment, but we'll fix it up. Hopefully, very shortly. Just straighten that out for the moment. Get a bit hotter. Right, so I just got to straighten that key out a little bit, and then straighten the shank. Alright, so now that's pretty much done. So what I might do is I cool that off, ground it into shape, bring it back, heat it up, and I might touch mark that. So I'll get to doing that. Alrighty, so now that's ground, looks a little bit rounder at the top, and I just cleaned up the end of the shank there, so in preparation for welding it to the screw, or the outside screw. So I'll whack that back in the fire. I just got to straighten it up a little bit. It's a little bit crooked, so I just need to bring it back over the top there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that with my touch mark. This. Gently bring that back into square. That's better. That's better. That's a bit more square. Let's look at that. So, looking a bit more square on, which is good. So I'll heat that back up and see if we can touch mark it. Alrighty. So, quick brush off. Oh, it's a little bit crooked on that side, but that's alright. I'll do the other side and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Nice and square this time, hopefully. And I rolled it back a bit. And there we go. So I shall cool that off and give you a bo peep. So the forging part, for the most part, is done. So there she is. Touch mark on both sides. That second strike on this one flattened it out a little bit, but it's still there, which is cool. That's good. So now what I might do, just clean. I'll just get ready and prepare this for welding to the shank, because I am going to weld it. And that will be what I'm doing next. I'll drill the hole in this and then prepare it for welding to the shank. So stick around and I'll be back with you to do that in just a minute. Right, so now welding it on, but it didn't quite come out square, so I'm just heating it up just to try and maybe square it up just a little bit. Without damaging it at all. That's what I'm hoping anyway. It's a little bit more heat. Right, so just needs to come Down a little bit. Righty. Hopefully that's square. Let's give it a bit of a brush off. Grab a set of tongs. That one's a bit loose. Just going to cool this off and make sure it works. And then what we'll do is we'll heat it up again and hit it with some black. Right, so that's cooled off. Get the trusty lock. Make sure it's dry. Don't need putting any unnecessary moisture in there. Right, so locked up against the plate, and there we go, look at that, and undo, and it's locked again. So yeah, so I'll just do it from this side, just screw a turn, unlocked. And locked. I'll take this all the way out. Done. Beautiful. Alright. So, I'm just going to go drill a hole in the top here. Just attach a bit of thonging or something too. And then whack it back in the fire, get it up the black, and we'll hit it with some blackening. I think the top's done, but I can probably do a little bit more down here, so I'm going to heat that back up. That was stainless steel, see, so I might heat that back up and give that another whack. I'll let that cool off, and I'll come back and do one final check in the lock, and we'll see how we go. So, let's check this out, see if it works. Make sure it still works, I should say. Screw. And unlock. Alright, so now still got to push it back in. Hang on, let's see, try that again. Unlock and lock and screw all the way out. Success! So we're done. Fantastic. So that's the key and the lock now complete. To check out the rest of the series, click just here, and to like and subscribe to my channel, click just here. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.